Today's video is all about how to put in a return jet or a series of return jets into an ecosystem pond for wildlife. The same as mystery waterfalls or something that you've seen in my other videos, we're basically going to cut this pipe, we're going to put a T-piece on, and then we're going to put a valve on that will be covered in the rocks and the gravel, and then we'll have a series of return jets keeping that circulation going and stopping those leaves and all the debris from reaching the bottom of this pond. This particular pond is actually 3 foot deep because what we've done is, and you'll see in another video when we showcase this pond build, it's an old concrete pond that's got a liner underneath it. It's leaked a number of times. It's an inferior product. So basically a pond builder or a builder came along and put concrete over the top of an inferior product beforehand, and it's just been an absolute nightmare from start to finish. So what we've actually done is we've come and done it properly. But this video is all about the return jets. So the first thing to do is to obviously go and switch the pump off. I'll go and do that and I'll be back in a minute. So what we've got here is we've got a pipe that feeds the waterfall, and I'm going to cut that pipe and I'm going to put a T-piece on, and then what I'm going to do is regulate the flow with a valve. So then what we can do is use some of the water, because we still want to use the amount of water that the pump produced. We don't want to put back pressure on the pump. We don't want to dial it down. We don't want to restrict anything. What we're actually doing is we're using the current pump on the old pond, because it's designed for this size pond and it's good circulation. This particular pond needs some return jets because it's 3 foot deep. When you've got rocks and gravel, what you don't want to do is you don't want to drop a pump in the bottom of the pond, because that draws all of the debris down to the bottom of the pond. What you want is you want an intake bay or a skim cove to basically remove that surface, that highly oxygenated water, and feed the biological filter, and the whole thing becomes biologically active. Now what you've got is, when you've got a deeper pool, you've got an area underneath that's not necessarily being turned over, it's all at the top. So the return jets push the water down to the bottom, and it basically keeps it alive, just like a river system. You're getting lots of turnover, lots of oxygen. The whole thing becomes a living, breathing ecosystem. So stay tuned for the Any Pond Showcase. And there you go, that's how to install return jets or circulation jets on an existing pond with some pipe work. So what we actually did is we cut through the pipe work in a couple of places, and we actually installed 3 outlets. It's just exactly the same as a mystery waterfall or something like that, but what it's designed to do is it's designed to push the water towards the waterfall, and then the waterfall will push it towards the skim cove, skimmer, or actual intake bay, depending on what type of pond you're building. And if you've got a YouTube account, put me a comment in the section below. Tell me what you liked about this video and tell me what I should create more of. If you like these how-to videos, let me know. If you haven't got a YouTube account, that's not a problem. I appreciate your time as much as my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.